At Nio's introduction in Germany, creator and CEO William Li announced that the rapidly expanding Chinese premium EV brand would make its debut in the UK toward the end of 2023. Excited to learn more about Nio's intentions to enter the UK market and begin selling its ET5 saloon? Electrozone is the planet for you to get to know all the newest updates first. So let's not waste any time and get into the video. The Nio electric car company, which has been making headlines in China, has revealed plans to enter the European market. At its A New Horizon event on October 7, 2022 in Berlin, Nio stated that it would expand into Germany, the Netherlands, Denmark, and Sweden, in addition to Norway. The Nio Euro-spec range began with the ES8 SUV, which we've driven in Norway here, and more recently the ET7 Saloon, which claims to have a vast battery range. Both of these vehicles can be found here. Nio has stated that it will enter these new European markets with the ET7 Saloon, in addition to the EL7, which is another SUV, and the ET5 Saloon, which is similar to a BMW 3 Series in terms of size. The ET5, often known as a competitor to Tesla's Model 3, is the only model that has so far been confirmed for sale in the UK. It will be joined by one further model, the details of which have not been determined yet. All of the models will be sold on a subscription basis. In the heart of London, a Nio House dealer club headquarters is currently in the works. In addition to the various vehicles that will be released onto the market over the course of the next few years, Nio has announced that it will construct 20 power swap stations in Europe by the end of 2022. At these stations, the battery pack of the vehicle is swapped out for a fully charged one that is housed in a purpose-built location. The company plans to increase the number of locations to 120 by the end of 2023. In this location, we tested the functionality of the Nio Power Swap Station. Nio's founder, William Li, believes that the company's compelling goods, game-changing charging and battery swapping services, together with really unique and flexible subscription models, will fundamentally alter the nature of the electric vehicle market. Our dedication to the area heralds the beginning of the next phase of Nio's expansion on a worldwide scale. Have you forgotten about Nio? The EP9, released by the Chinese electric car manufacturer in 2017, was a record-breaking supercar that set a new benchmark for electric vehicles on the Nürburgring's Nordschleife. But Nio isn't only about greenwashed race cars with incredible acceleration. To put it bluntly, the EP9 and Nio's Formula E team are fronts for a deadly serious electric disruptor. The Shanghai headquarters of the 8-year-old startup welcomed CAR in 2019 and provided access to the company's founder and leadership team. We've been fans of the brand for quite some time. This is why the Chinese Tesla imitator deserves your attention. The Nio ET is a Model S lookalike, for starters. Nio introduced the world to the ET Preview, the prototype for the production ET7, at the 2019 Shanghai Auto Show, proving that the company is serious about making cars. The sleekly designed, production-ready 5.1-meter-long saloon is Nio's warning shot across Tesla Model S's bows, bringing the company's hitherto SUV-only technology to the world of four-door saloons. The saloon was created to expand the brand's appeal in markets where sedans still rule by equipping it with nickel, cobalt, manganese battery packs with a choice of 70 kWh or 84 kWh capacities, just like the ES6 and ES8 crossovers. A comprehensive view of the framework for electric vehicles. So the Swedish R&D leader Roger Malkusson said to CAR that Nio's initial electric car architecture had more to offer. Some additional product launches on the present platform are still planned. 2 sport utility vehicles are plenty for us in China. The next 2 vehicles we purchase will be different types. Here at this height and width, that's where we're going to be staying put for a while. Miniature automobiles cannot be built on the present chassis. We're zeroing down on the heads and shoulders right now. As a result, Nio has been diligently working on its next-generation platform. It was assumed that the company would maintain its relationship with Jack Motors, a partner in the production process. Concerns of firing at close range, Nio has identified a major barrier to the widespread adoption of electric cars in the next few years. Potential buyers are unwilling to give up the driving range and convenience of conventional gasoline vehicles. Nio is hard at work on a portfolio of battery solutions and building more autonomous features into future products because this is difficult with existing lithium-ion battery technology. The firm has promised to introduce a 155 kilowatt-hour ultra-long-range battery in China. You may reserve a charging spot at any of the 17,000 locations the company operates in China through their app. A Nio power van may be summoned to your place of business and will add 60 miles in just 10 minutes. Intriguingly, there is also a network of 40 battery swap stations located along major interstate roads. If you reserve a time slot, a robot will replace your battery with a fully charged one in just 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Simply pull up to the unit depicted above, and the attendants will back your vehicle in while the robots handle the rest of the work. We were there when it took place, and it is indeed a remarkable sight to behold. The potential to completely alter the game even. When asked about Nio's global expansion plans in 2019, Nio founder William Li told Carr that the company was focusing first on China to develop its product and systems before expanding to other markets. Finally, the results of all that groundwork are becoming apparent. A few years at most, he assured us, not decades. The Chinese market is still the largest for cars and EVs, so expanding there is our top priority right now. In due time, we plan to grow. Nio's Munich design studio has been keeping an eye on international trends while the company's R&D center is in the UK. Nio debuted in Norway first, where it gained valuable insight into how to adapt its offering to the market in Europe. We think it's timed well to debut in the UK, as people there are just beginning to realize the benefits of electric vehicles. Preparing for next-generation batteries, in 2019, the head of engineering made the bold prediction that battery performance improvements will be linear in the next 2 to 3 years, and beyond that we expect a step shift. We are discussing this with battery manufacturers, and it may involve solid-state technology or another technological advancement. Our current battery life allows us to travel 320 miles, but we are working to increase it to 370 miles and finally 430 miles. Whether or not this battery swap functionality will be included in our next-generation platform is still up in the air. A possibility exists that we won't require it. Nio's goal is to make purchasing an automobile feel more exclusive. 13 Nio houses may be found in major cities across China and are available for users to use as cafes, auditoriums, libraries, and hot desking spaces. We'll add more updates about Nio and its plans for Europe through our video. So, stay tuned, and for that, you need to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like the video. Please hit the bell for the notifications for when we upload new videos to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.